Join Dessie Brown as he gives you inside access to industry leaders who are making it happen in entertainment, film, music, sports, and politics. It's the YouKnowDessie Show.
Yo, 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 yo. Once again, it's the YouKnowDessie Show, and I'm live on the place to be with the man, the myth, the legend, the entrepreneur, KEVIN Kelly of not only KELLEY Law Firm, but also True Kitchen and a lot of other businesses. This guy does it all, basically. So I really appreciate you for being here with
Thanks
me
for
today,
having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna get right to it. So please tell my viewers how you got started as an attorney, and also was that something that you always thought that you wanted to do?
You know, I thought I would do it once I got to college. I wanted to make a difference and try to help people, and an attorney seemed like the natural path for me. I like to argue with people a lot. So my grandma said, this guy's got to be an attorney. He might as well turn these arguments into some money. So that's what kind of led me down that road. But yeah, I've been an attorney for about 17, 18 years, man. It's been a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. Get to help a lot of people, make a difference. I represent people who've been hurt and killed in accidents across the country. Yeah. And we've got a team of 30 people who work here at the law firm. Interestingly enough, all of them are minority. Every single one. And I don't think there's a law firm across the country that has that demographic makeup. So, you know, we're proud of the work that we do here.
Yeah, and how did you transition from, I guess, being an attorney yourself to actually having a firm?
You know, I started out off top with the firm. Mm-hmm. Day one, I had my own law firm. Yeah. And we just kind of built over time, building relationships with people, you know, doing a good job on cases and building, referral bases across the country. Mm-hmm. And so since we've been doing it, we recovered over $500 million for families across the United States. And so we're serious about what we do. We do big trucking accidents, we do work accidents, a lot of serious death cases, and that's really what we make our mark in. Yeah. But everybody knows a restaurant, though.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna get to the restaurant, but I at least wanted to ask you about the law firm, because for sure, with the law firm, I feel like that's what set up everything else.
It did. No, the law firm definitely set things up, because the law firm put me in a position to get my first taste at employing people and representing people and understanding service standards too. Yeah. The law firm also put us in a position to have some sort of business success or financial success. Mm-hmm. And with that came the opportunity to own real estate in Dallas. It came the opportunity to make market investments, and also the opportunity to invest in restaurants as well.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and get there. True Kitchen. So is this your first restaurant, you know, that you were actively involved in from this side, or did you were you like a silent partner on a few and then decided to go ahead and build this concept?
Yeah, actually it's Kitchen Cocktails by KEVIN Kelly now. Yeah. Name change. We're not True Kitchen anymore. Okay. And we had a little dispute with True Food Kitchen. They owned the name before, and so we transitioned to Kitchen Cocktails by KEVIN Kelly, but there's been no issue, no drop off at all. But this isn't my first food and beverage investment. I've made some before that have been pretty good for me, and it just made sense to transition into this one. Okay, so with this concept, where did you kind of birth this, out of your mind? Had you went to a few other restaurants and kind of noticed what they were missing or what you could improve upon? You know, a lot of it was, at the time I was living in Paris. And I was at a restaurant called Matignon, had a great time there. We drank a lot of alcohol, ate a lot of food, went downstairs, partied a lot. We ended up with a bill so high, it was hard to justify to my accountant. But after that bill was paid, I said, you know what, I got to get my own restaurant. That's what kind of formulated things in my head. But in living in Paris, I was able to eat the best food, but also enjoy the best vibes in places as well. I also lived in Barcelona, Spain for a few years also, about 5 years ago. Okay. And living in Barcelona, I was able to eat in some of the best restaurants there, enjoy their food, enjoy their vibe also. And it was different than what I saw in America, especially as it relates to comfort food too. And so what I said I want to do is create a fusion of all those things. That led to an investment in Houston that I actually was bought out of recently. It actually led to this restaurant as well. So it's been a positive thing, and we enjoy the food and beverage world. Yeah. So talk about the cuisine. I know you said comfort food, but it's kind of like you put your own flavor on it. So what is like the signature, I guess, cuisine that is considered outside of comfort food? Right. You know, the most popular thing that we have is probably the lamb chops. Yeah. People love our jerk lamb chops, but we also have an Asian Hennessy sauce. That's probably my favorite thing with the lamb chops. They coat them in Asian Hennessy sauce. You enjoy them. It's the best thing you'll ever have. Yeah. Our shrimp and grits are popular. Our fried chicken's popular also. So, we got a lot of good things on the menu. I can't say anything is bad.
Yeah. So when you talk about having a vibe in a place, right? Everybody knows that you have a great vibe here, great ambiance. Sometimes it gets a little too turned up. So
you heard that, huh?
Yeah. So I had to go there and talk to you about that. So
the vibe is important. When I eat, I want to feel good. If you look at some of the nicer restaurants that you go to, you're going to hear music, but is it going to be music that you recognize? When you come here, you're going to know the songs that are here.
Right.
Now, obviously, we got to tone down some of them, and we've done that over time. But we really, really enjoy the vibe. We like to see our people happy. We like to see them sitting in their seats, moving around, grooving. We enjoy the process of serving people. So, music is a part of it for us.
Okay, so we're here at this point now. So please talk about. I wouldn't consider it a bad incident. It was just something that happened here,
right?
And it's good that you are an attorney, because I'm sure you knew how to navigate whatever.
I thought I did until I went to Twitter on Monday, right?
Exactly. So talk about what happened, how you reacted to it, and how at the end of the day, I feel like all publicity is good publicity, because it was already difficult to get a reservation,
right?
And now it's like 2 months at a time, 3 months at a time. Like, talk about all of that.
You know what? As far as the reservation stuff, because a lot of people said after the whole twerking incident, well, it's going to be hard to get in now. Yeah. It was hard to get in before because my team does such a good job. Not me, my team.
Yeah, they're
killers in the kitchen. My chef is phenomenal. My staff is phenomenal. My management team as well. Everybody's great.
Yeah.
So it's been hard to get into this place. The twerking incident that happened, it was just unfortunate. You had some ladies that were having too good of a time, but we've all been out. Right. We've all had a great time somewhere. We've all done too much somewhere. And I'm not mad at them at all. Things happen. If they want to come back to this restaurant again, I'd be glad to have them in here.
I definitely was going to ask you that. I was going to say if they had actually reached out, if they had been back or anything like that.
We didn't talk to them, and I'm sure they were ashamed about what happened. Those women have fathers, maybe they have significant others, and no man with a daughter wants to see his daughter that way, and no man with a significant other wants to see her that way either. So, I prefer to let them, stay in their own privacy, respect them and not make it a bad situation for them, because people do make mistakes. So I'm not mad at them at all. I handled it that day the way that I thought it was appropriate. A lot of people didn't agree with it, but I'm I said what I said type of guy,
right?
And that's where I stand on that thing. But we move on and we do what we do.
And then how did you feel about? I know, I guess it was a holiday or something. I know your staff ended up, because there were a lot of memes, there were a lot of jokes. I know Kev on stage talked about how you had a short sleeve turtleneck on and everything else. So.
Listen, man. So this Monday morning comes, and I'm looking on Twitter and Instagram, and they're kicking my ass, man. Excuse me. I'm like, man, this is gonna be rough. Yeah. But then when lunchtime came and the restaurant was packed out, I saw that people understood what happened and what went on.
Yeah.
As far as the memes and things that happened, I didn't particularly enjoy them, but I can tell you that the people on my staff loved every single one of them. So for the people who made them, you made my folks' day. They appreciate it. But for me, that wasn't for me, though.
But I'm like, you a cool cat. So I couldn't see you being upset about them, because it went from, I feel like the whole process of it went from people are upset, or you on this side, or you on this side. And then after that wave, then it was just a funny thing at the end of the day.
You know what? You got to let people enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Life is short, and anytime you can turn a negative situation into a positive and something where people can laugh at it, hey, why not? I was walking down the hall in my office, and it was some guys just huddled over, just dying laughing. And I walked by like, hey, what are you guys laughing about? What's so funny?
Yeah.
And they're showing me these memes, and I'm like, hey, man, this shit isn't funny. It's me. They're like, hey, it's good for business, though. I'm like, they need to make a meme out of you guys singing.
Yeah, see how you feel about it.
Yeah, and then you got social media talking about I'm wearing a black turtleneck. It was not a black turtleneck. It was a black short sleeve shirt. I had a thing over my mouth that went down, but hey, they enjoyed it, and it was an interesting situation. But I'm glad that it at least created some dialogue in our community about what we want and what we expect.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I've been very clear on is that, when I ride around, I listen to Jay, I listen to Jeezy, I listen to Gucci. I'm going to hear something about somebody getting shot, somebody selling dope, but I promise you that when I hop out the car, I'm not going to shoot anybody, and I'm not going to sell any dope.
Right.
So as people, we have to understand that we can't be driven by tunes, and that doesn't justify inaction. But these things happen, though. These things happen.
Yeah, and then talk about the importance of black ownership and black excellence, because that's one thing that's come to the forefront with the world that we're living in now.
Right.
And that was another reason that I wanted to sit down with you, because I don't think a lot of people really realize that you I feel like you own this whole block. I don't know how much of it you actually own, but I know there's the club here. I know there's the restaurant. You have the law firm as well. So just talk about the importance of that black ownership and the black excellence.
You know, ownership is important. It's not always the easiest thing to do in the beginning, but it's always something that we should strive for. Ownership allows you to create your own concepts. It allows you to control your own narrative in the way that you want to, and it allows you diversification too. Again, this building, for example, I've got a law firm in this building. I've got a restaurant here. I've got a club that's in this building. I have the building, which is its own business. It's 53,000 square feet. So I've got 4 businesses sitting in one. Yeah. But that opportunity doesn't create itself if I'm renting space from somewhere. Right. And I didn't start there. I started with a smaller building, and I think I was the first black to ever own a building in the downtown Dallas area with that purchase. Yeah. Now we've moved on to more things, but if I've done it, other people can do it too. Absolutely. And so hopefully them hearing this and understanding that I've done it will encourage them to say we can do this also.
Yeah, for sure. And talk about some of the other things that you have kind of coming along as well, because you know, I know you're really big on, you know, expansion.
So. Right. Yeah, we've got a lot of things going on. You know, we've got some other concepts that are going to come to Dallas really, really soon. I've got a team of people that are excited and chomping at the bits to make sure we can satisfy the needs of Dallas. Kitchen and Cocktails is doing great. We're looking to expand this as well, and we're already touring places and looking at locations for that, so that's been a good thing.
Will it be all Dallas, or will it be everywhere? Because I know you have law firms in multiple places, so are you thinking about putting multiple restaurants in Dallas or in other places as well?
We're going out of state.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that I work with are really, really ambitious. The ladies that I work with are really ambitious too, and they want to make their mark in a major way in places. And so I think that one Kitchen and Cocktails is good enough for Dallas, but we're going to go somewhere else with another location.
Okay.
We have another concept that's coming to Dallas really, really soon. Hopefully we'll announce that in the coming weeks, and this should be as big as Kitchen and Cocktails, if not a better concept than that. So we're excited about it.
Now feel free if you want to, you know, break any of that news right here on the YouKnowDessie Show. You definitely let me know.
I'll send you a DM. How about that?
That works, man. But yeah, I know you are headed over to True Lux, and I'm headed downstairs to Kitchen and Cocktails so I can get myself something to eat. So I'm gonna get you out of here on this, man. I really appreciate everything that you're doing, how you're putting on for Dallas, and you know, also right now it's a heightened awareness of HBCUs.
Right.
So I'm not sure if a lot of people know, but you did attend Paul Quinn, and I think that's really dope. That you attended an HBCU, and it's like, you know, we always think that we can have to go to these other schools, but no, we can go to HBCU and give back to our own.
Yeah, I did. I went to a HBCU called Paul Quinn College in South Dallas, and it was the best thing for me. The school did well for me. Not only me, for my management team too. So in this building, I've got about 150 people that work for me, but the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 person all went to Paul Quinn. Yeah. And so the school's been a really, really good thing for us. And as we add more employees, because with these other concepts, we anticipate hiring another 250 to 300 people before the end of the summer. It's still going to be 3 Paul Quinn guys that are at the top of the ranks.
Yeah,
and so it was an excellent thing for us. But you know, even with the things that you talked about, the real estate success, the restaurant success, and other things too, all that's only possible because I've got a strong team. I've got Aaron Brown, Mike Ashton, Chris Petrie, Patricia Morgan, Andra Wilmore. I've got a strong team of people who make these things happen. My management at the restaurant, Rico Spears, my chef, Vanessa Brown, these guys are killers too, and they're why this concept is doing so well. Even Chef T, who got us started, who's down in Houston now. They're why we've done well. So, you know, as proud as I am to be interviewed, or as glad as I am to sit down with you, I at least want to give credit to those people, because those are the ones that make all this possible. Absolutely.
And then I also want to give you your props for keeping it in the family as well. I didn't realize that that your mom was the, I guess, office manager or whatever.
Yeah, she's our operations manager here.
Yeah, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how you want to do it. It's so important that we keep the money going and keep the money in the family and you know, hold that black dollar in the community a lot longer than we have in the past.
And that's the importance of entrepreneurship too. You know, if minorities are entrepreneurs, we understand the importance of giving us opportunities. And so you have me as a black man who is running this restaurant, but my chef is a black woman, my sous chef is a black woman, my GM is a black man, my AGM is an Asian woman, and the other managers underneath them are black and brown as well. There's no other restaurant in Dallas that's doing the numbers that we're doing, and maybe not in the country that's doing the numbers that we're doing, that have that type of demographic makeup and management. So that's something we're proud of. And so again, we can talk numbers all day, every day, but what are you doing with those numbers? How are you making a difference with your people and with your community? And so that's what we're big on. You know, even from a law firm perspective, you know, we've done almost $500 million in settlements settlements for people. But the ones who've done it have been black attorneys.
Yeah, and talk about where, well, I know you got to get out of here, but please tell them if people want to, engage with your law firm, or if they want to, visit Kitchen and Cocktails, please tell them how they can do so, and where all you have businesses as well.
Gotcha. They can reach us at Kitchen Cocktails Dallas on Instagram, Cocktails with a K. They can find me on Instagram at Attorney Kevin Kelly. And the law firm, they can find us at KELLEY Law Firm online as well.
And I know you have one in Dallas?
Arkansas. We got an office in Arkansas too, but we handle cases across the country though.
Man, that's great, man. So here we are, entrepreneur, attorney. What do you consider yourself? When people say, hey, what do you say?
I'm a servant, man. I'm here to work for people. I'm here to serve people. So the clients who sign up with my law firm, I work for them, I serve them. The tens of thousands of people that have come through this restaurant, I serve them also. And that's really all it is. I'm a servant for the public.
And how do you manage your time?
I hustle, man. I work.
Because I'm like you all over the place.
I'm 7 days a week, man.
But you're also a big family guy. I know you're close with your family, your son.
Yeah.
I know you're close with Daniel Hernandez, because we saw each other in Tyler. His daughter's Kensietta. You know what I'm saying? So you make time for it all.
No, that's important. Family is important too. I've got two sons, Kevin and Christian, who are involved in all of my business processes, and even my next concept that's coming to Dallas. These guys have put up their money so that they can have a 10% interest each in that, so they'll collectively own 20% of what's coming next. And so again, what's coming next is going to be even hotter than Kitchen and Cocktails. So you'll see soon. It's coming. Definitely before the end of the summer.
So you stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Kevin Kelly, servant.
Thank you.
Live
Appreciate it.
on the YouKnowDessie Show. Peace.
Thank you, guys.